introduction. The electrical energy is being used almost everywhere to drive our life. But the current machines we use today are low in efficiency. Hence we require products with more power but also with higher efficiency. Magnetism possesses a magnificent opening for development. This project is a living design and experiment, which makes use of magnetic force to drive a load. Among the greatest questions of the scientific research today: can magnets alone perform work? Our current law of physics still says that the answer is no. Our prototype proves that the real answer is actually a resounding yes. Magnets indeed can perform work by themselves. Why this is important? Because it paves the way to a new era in energy resources, free energy. Magnetism can be used to build magnetic motors to generate free electricity. This simple demonstration proves it. Opening the door of tomorrow, today. After 20 years of trials and research, we are proud to present Diodine Energy Prototype Cold Motor. Field of invention. After 20 years of work we managed to create an impulse-fueled magnetomechanic, and then invert it into mechanical work. This mechanical work is part of the technology which is not found in actual dynamic principles. Our invention relates to electric and mechanic power generation, and specifically to motors that make use of magnets and magnetic fields to generate and amplify power. This prototype is the main alternative for energy production, both mechanical as well as electrical AC. Green energy, standalone, uninterrupted, mobile, power supply. This present invention introduces a motor producing mechanical power, based on the principle of inertia-fed magnetomechanical impulse. The magnetomechanical impulse is efficiently converted to mechanical work. When paired with an electrical generator, the motor acts as a continuous generator of mechanical and electrical power, available for external loads. The motor consists of plurality of pistons acting to distributing the magnetomechanical impulse, generated by a strong magnet. The pistons act in a specific order affecting a mechanical work, on the centrally placed rotor in a hammer-like manner. The motor assembly only requires to be supplied with external electrical power at startup, preferably from battery. Once a steady-state RPM shaft rotation is established, the external startup power, batteries, can be disconnected, and the motor/generator assembly will continue to operate indefinitely under its own generated power. This prototype built by inventor herein consisted of the motor according to this invention. connected to an electrical generator, was able to sustain continuously an external load of 15 amp at 220 volts. This motor, according to the present invention, is not a perpetual motion device, because it still requires motive force to be applied for reaching the steady-state rotation. The main advantage of motor according to the invention described herein is its ability to continuously operate and produce a large and useful amount of mechanical and electrical energy, in excess of the energy used as input, without requiring any fuel consumption, and without generating exhaust gases or pollution. This invention should therefore not be limited by the above described embodiment, method, and examples, but by all embodiments and methods, within the scope and spirit of the invention. Brief description of the drawings. The novel features characteristic of the present invention, as to its structure, functionality, use and method of operation, together with further objectives and advantages thereof, will be better understood from the following drawing, in which a presently preferred embodiment of the invention will now be illustrated by way of example. It is expressly understood, however, that the following drawing are for the purpose of illustration and description only, and are not intended as definition of the limits of the invention and the opportunity to be mega-sized. U.S. patent pending. Diode, energy, motor. Say goodbye to unreliable, expensive, dependable. Solar power, no sun, no power. Wind power, no wind, no power. Hydrogen, no water, no power. And more. Now let's take a quick look at the following comparison chart. Solar, 20% efficiency. Energy storage is expensive. If there is no sun, there is no electricity. A 50 kilowatt solar PV power plant requires 5,000 square feet area, 464 square meters. It's expensive technology. 50 kilowatt solar farm will cost $27,500. High maintenance cost. Magnet reaches 94% efficiency. No energy storage. Reliable. Not expensive. Low maintenance cost. Mobile energy supply. 50 kilowatts magnetic power. Mobile will cost $12,000. Requires 15 square meter. Only 3 hour per year maintenance. And finally wind. 49% efficiency. Energy storage is expensive. It's noisy. If there is no wind, there is no electricity. It's expensive technology. 50 kilowatts of wind power will cost over $150,000. And it has a high maintenance cost. Solar power. To generate 50 kilowatts, you need 5,000 square feet area, which is about 464 square meters. 55 cents per watt from Solar Cities. Record-breaking new solar panel, by Graham Templeton on October 3, 2015. At 10:32 a.m. Total cost for 50 kilowatts solar is $27,500. Wind power. To generate electricity, could cost between $3,000 to $8,000 per kilowatt of capacity. 50 kilowatts wind power will cost over $150,000. Diode and team does not look to compete unfairly with the wind or solar energy industry. We propose to enter very favorable partnership with the $7 trillion industry. We understand they are very well-established industry, helping communities, offering tons of jobs. We do not want to interfere with that. We will make their systems efficient, reliable, not dependable, way less maintenance, and the most important cost-efficient. By implementing our technology, they can replace completely the battery's backup power. They will not depend on the wind, sun or batteries anymore. Diode prototype was built and tested in a facility where the quality of the steel produced hits appreciated worldwide. The facility manufactures transmission parts for German Mercedes car company. The facility has a technological base for the defense industry. Modern technologies for brass case and non-corrosive ammunition and infantry weapons for NATO products. The high experience and high technical potential ensured the success in designing, testing and putting into building Diode prototype. Thank you.